Hello and welcome to the TechBrain channel. My name is Joe Urenda and today I'll be showcasing the generative capabilities of the MongoDB Compass tool. For those of you new to MongoDB and MongoDB tooling, MongoDB Compass is a free tool that MongoDB provides, and it's going to allow you to be able to interact with your database. So interaction might include the basic querying, which is what I'm going to be doing in a bit. You can also explore the schema, look at indexes that you've got, run any validation rules, and so on and so forth. So you're able to connect to either your on-prem instances of MongoDB or perhaps connect to Atlas. I'm currently connected to Atlas, so I have an M0 cluster. So M0 is a free shared tier that MongoDB provides for those trying to explore MongoDB or learn MongoDB or perhaps put together a proof of concept with very low friction. I have a sample data set, and in this sample data set, I have a database called Sample Airbnb. There is a collection, and I would like to build some advanced queries in MongoDB. So building advanced queries in MongoDB makes use of the aggregation framework. So aggregation framework allows you to compose queries. These queries are essentially comprised of a series of stages. These stages collectively referred to as a pipeline. So my pipeline today is going to make use of the generative capabilities of the MongoDB Compass tool. And just to confirm the version of MongoDB that I'm running, I am running version 1.44. So let's first of all start our journey. The first query I'll write is just one that allows me to count the number of documents in the collection. How many documents? How many documents? Oops. Do I have in this collection? Not that we need generative AI to give us that answer. It just helps us to see what it will do. So that kind of ties up with the total document count. Now, a slightly more interesting query that makes use of the fields in my documents. What is the average price of a property in Canada that has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms? Let's see what we get when we run that. So it goes away and generates essentially my pipeline. So my pipeline is comprised of 3 stages. There is a match stage where I have my conditions, things I'm filtering for, and there is a group stage where I am grouping and computing an average. And the last stage returns the fields that I'm interested in this case, just the average price. So the query itself, as we can see, is an array that has 3 stages. So I will take that and run it from the shell. So I can continue working. So I'll just say that my pipeline is that. So if I say pipeline, tell me what the pipeline is. We can see what the pipeline is there. So now from the Mongosh, I can continue doing further stuff. So db dot listings and reviews, and then aggregate and pass the pipeline in. So we get our result there. Like anything that you'll do in MongoDB that involves querying, you need to make sure that you're running your query optimally. So we can get to explain this generated pipeline, and we can clearly see that this is a pipeline that will benefit from an index. I need to make sure that I do have an index, otherwise we see a call scan there. So in as much as this is an extremely useful tool to be able to have at your disposal, you also need to be able to understand best practices when it comes to aggregation pipelines. So best practices, there is documentation around that on the MongoDB website. So that's our demo. There is a hell of a lot more that you can do with this stuff, naturally. But like any tool, you need to have some knowledge about what you're doing. Otherwise, it's easy to generate suboptimal pipelines. Okay, that's it for this demo. Catch you next time. Thank you.